You attract into your life what you believe you will. So if you want to learn how to manifest 10 times faster, then stay tuned to this video because this is going to be the video that will change the trajectory of your life and will be the answer you need to bring your deepest, most heartfelt desires to you. Before I go into this incredibly powerful, life transforming video for you all today, I'm Natalie. Welcome. If you are new here, it is lovely to have you here. For those of you that are coming back, it's always a pleasure. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, then please do know that your support on my channel does mean the absolute world to me. I do offer a variety of self-study workshops, masterclasses, advanced healing programs, along with one-to-one time with me for you to be able to manifest anything you desire, including dedicated healing solutions to uncover your subconscious limiting beliefs, to rewire your neural pathways. And I also have a members only channel called the Badass Manifestors Community, an all-inclusive, beautiful community with beautiful souls in it, with now over 21 months of unseen content from me. Everything that you need to know about all of this and more can be found in the links in the description box below my video or in my bio. Okay, let's get to this incredibly powerful life transforming video where I am going to share with you how you can not only manifest 10 times faster, but how you can literally transform your entire reality. Let's get to it. Whatever is going on in your reality right now can feel completely out of your control. But the opposite is actually true. You see, the solution to this is understanding that when you let go of what is going on outside of you and you only put your focus on what you want to attract, which is what you can control, you will then attract to you what you dominantly then focus on, which is the wanted outcome as opposed to the unwanted circumstance. So when you react to circumstances outside of you and you align to these unwanted obstacles and these unwanted circumstances, what you are doing is you're giving them power. You're agreeing to them, which means the longer you do this and respond this way, the more you will experience them. You see, when you hold on to unwanted circumstances through thought, feeling, belief, action, those stories that you loop in your mind and what you consistently talk about, this creates an inner frequency, a vibration which is then projected from you and will then only align as a match to more of that unwanted stuff, more of unwanted experiences, more of unwanted obstacles. Where you dominantly put your focus builds a momentum. And this is that energy, that invisible energy. So, how you respond to these unwanted circumstances is your key to being able to take your power back and to control the outcome that you do want by aligning new thoughts, new beliefs, new assumptions, and therefore behaviors will align to that, that will all match the wanted outcome. And it is all within your power, how you choose to respond to that out there, either by holding on to it or taking your power back by letting that go and to only focus on what it is that you do want, which is within your power, as I said, because you are a powerful manifester. You attract what you dominantly believe you will. So if you believe you are an abundant person in all areas of your life, this is exactly what you will experience yourself as an abundant person living an abundant life. You are a magnet, you see, to what you believe. And when you choose to focus on the positive outcomes that you want to experience, you draw these to you like a magnet. Does this take practice? Absolutely, especially if you have been programmed most or all of your life to think the opposite, that the opposite will be true. It takes faith, it takes discipline, diligence, consistency to this to this new way of thinking. It's a skill to practice, but it is more than thinking. It is believing it. It is developing an inner felt certainty that, yes, this is who I am and what I am experiencing. And the hardest thing for some people to do is to remain faithful to this, which is then why, unfortunately, they give up. And then they go back to focusing dominantly on what is not wanted and therefore attract more of that. And as a reminder, this is because that inner vibration based on these thoughts and beliefs is now aligned to the unwanted. The other part of this is that because, get some coffee, this hasn't worked for them, they can try to influence others with the belief this doesn't work. And I see it on my subscriber comments. When someone comments how they are now seeing themselves, and it's not always happening, but sometimes there will then be an extremely discouraging comment following that from others trying to knock them off their game, to tell them that this doesn't work, to knock them off their vibration. You see, and the only reason this happens is because it has not worked for them. And why? Because they gave up. That's all. No, it is not easy to start with, at least anyway, and then it's remaining faithful, you see. And it means trusting and being diligent even when you see no evidence outside of you. But the truth is, the evidence doesn't come from outside of you, it comes from within, with how you feel in accordance to what you are now speaking in about yourself. By practicing these new thoughts, the more you do, the more in time you will believe them, and the more you will feel them. And therefore, the more you will be aligned to that vibration, which in time will manifest this to you. One of the easiest ways to remain faithful is by knowing that you are worthy of it. That you are worthy of experiencing a better, happier, more abundant life, and worthy of what your heart desires. And this comes from dedicated healing practices, spiritual practices, to release these unwanted beliefs about yourself and past traumas. They are so incredibly powerful. Aligning to these spiritual practices with also then developing a new self-concept is your key to the life that you want. And it takes daily practices, but it is not just about affirming, it is about healing within, to then know your worth and then be able to speak in these affirmations with conviction into your life. And this comes in time, but the more you do this, no matter what is happening outside of you, and you catch any of those unwanted thoughts by either looping the opposite, by creating some beautiful inner conversations that are aligned to your new self-concept, to this new healing identity about yourself and your desires, which is pretty much effortless when you know your worth of this. When you know your worth, well, of course I can have that. I'm worthy of it. And all of this combined will then enable you to manifest so much faster than you ever have, because you'll have less doubt, less wavering thoughts, and all from a place of knowing your worth and seeing yourself this way, and therefore knowing you are worthy of what it is that you desire in your reality. And that keeps the faith going, and that keeps the practice going. So as I said, yes, this is a practice. So if you would like any guidance here from me, then know that I do offer a variety of healing masterclasses, workshops, and programs, and also time with me to blind spot these patterns. But it is the healing with the spiritual practices, releasing those wounds, those traumas, those negative emotions, those stories, forgiveness. These new conversations you will then be able to have daily will then transform you from the inside out to experience your heartfelt desires, how you know that you're worthy of them so much more effortlessly. So if you would like any guidance here to heal and to attract what you do want, then, like I said, I do offer so many solutions. And all you need to do is take a look below this video in the description box. So have a look there first. And if you have any questions about any of them, then just DM me about which ones that you're interested in, or you can email me. And also you can find these in my bio too. So you can email me at natalie@asthepenniesdrop.com. So Your beliefs, your dominant thoughts, your stories, your assumptions shape the reality that you then create, that you are currently experiencing. So, when you choose to release any of these unwanted limiting beliefs that are blocking you from the life that you deserve, because you deserve it, the life that you want, your entire world opens by replacing these with positive beliefs. You are then rewiring your neural pathways, which will then, when done dominantly, build that momentum, that vibration, that energy, that frequency that is then aligned like a match, ding, 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 to these new beliefs. And then you will be a match to them. That's how you'll be experienced. When you dare to let go of the old, to let go of what is not serving you, and you dare to dream yourself as a limitless human being, to experience what you think right now is impossible for you, the opportunities that come in, the love, the abundance, the wealth with daily practices, it will flow to you in the most wonderful ways, most surprising ways, most effortless ways. So having a strong self-love and self-care practice daily will keep you in alignment to these new beliefs. And that's why I do mine daily, so I stay in alignment. Being able to see and feel yourself as this new version of yourself with certainty. Self-love is the ultimate foundation for a happy, fulfilling life. So no matter what is going on outside of you right now, be kind to yourself, you guys. Be kind to yourself. Look after yourself as you would a friend. You have the power. You have the power within you to change your thoughts, your beliefs, and your assumptions. Your mind is not something that is set in stone. It's not fixed. You have the power to change your thoughts, to align them to anything that you do want. The power is within you. It takes work, yes. It takes practice. It takes diligence. It takes consistency. But with the effort, you can change the way that you feel. You can change the way that you have thought all your life to the way that you now want to think, to experience all of the prosperity and abundance that you deserve. And when you practice healing and changing the way that you think and then feel, these with practice will be your truth. You will then shift yourself into a new reality where your new life aligns to these truths now. And that will be your experience. You deserve the world. Never forget that. You deserve the world. And you deserve to no longer settle for less, and how you're treated in those relationships that you experience, that job, that amount of money, that body, that mindset, that place that you live, that location. You do not have to settle, and you do not have to accept less anymore. And you won't when you choose to dedicate to these spiritual inner healing practices and creating a new self-concept. Now, sometimes you don't even know, unfortunately, what it is that you're actually thinking, as the thoughts and those actions and those feelings are so familiar, they're so ingrained, and they can be difficult to know what they are because they're so deeply buried, which is where coaching can also be extremely helpful, especially when it comes to being blind spotted to what these hidden patterns, these hidden thoughts are. So again, if you would like help here, then I do offer one-to-one private Zoom sessions too. So there's lots of options to help you, and there's lots of options out there outside of me too to help you. And I know that. And another reason why we give up is because the familiar, although unwanted, is a familiar, comfortable, yet uncomfortable environment, if that makes sense. I intend that does. And it is this familiarity, even though it doesn't feel right or nice, that can keep us in our comfort zone, especially when those stories align to, well, what if you can't get better? Or what if you can't be loved as you deserve? Or what if you can't have a better job? Or that passionate career, business, clients, having that dream body, that house. Well, like Usher said, Usher, Usher, Usher. If you really want more, scream it louder, light it up, create the feeling that keep them coming. Know that you need me. Keep pushing to the limit. Give it more. Never quitting. Don't believe in that. This means make the desire stronger than it is, and the desire will come. It means feel it and allow it to light you up from within, from the inside out. Embody it. Keep going. Keep that feeling alive within you. Tell yourself that your desire needs you, that quitting is not an option. So whilst it is easier, of course, to settle and more painful for what feels the easiest ride, changing your life to experience your dreams requires you taking a leap of faith. In you, it's not linear, and it's stepping out of that comfort zone. So I will leave it here. You are capable of achieving so much more than you allow yourself to think. And when you change the way you think, when you change the way you think, when you heal from your past wounds, when you are now coming from a place of worthiness from your core, knowing that you are worthy of all you have desired and all you desire, and you take that leap of faith in you day by day, you will, with all of these practices that you are now dedicated to, those inner conversations that you are now having with yourself, overriding those triggers with spiritual healing practices, affirming the new version of you to release the old, speaking in with inner conversations, your desires and your new self-concept, like I said, and the way, the way you see yourself now, as though this is who you are now. And the more you do this, the more you dedicate to this, including these healing practices, very important, the more you are disciplined to this, the more you will be moving closer to the version of you to be able to experience those desires. Those ones that you thought were out of your reach, that your old mindset told you was out of your reach. When the truth is there is nothing you cannot be, do, or have. So no more settling. And this is when dedicated to how you manifest 10 times faster. I have thoroughly enjoyed sharing this with you all, a very long video today. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and claim this. For those of you that stayed till the end, thank you. Claim this. I am a limitless human being that can achieve anything I set my mind to. Comment below. Comment below, comment below, comment below. I am a limitless human being that I can achieve anything I set my mind to. That's it from me. Please, as I said, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back, as always, guys, very, very soon.